Hello everyone, this is an update on what we've been doing in September and October in Peru.
After a short stop in Lima, Peru's capital, we went to Arequipa, a beautiful southern city. This is El Misti, one of the volcanoes surrounding Arequipa. It's over 19,000 feet high and last erupted in 1985.
This picture shows an area just outside the city. Arequipa is at the edge of the Atacama Desert and gets more than 300 days of sun each year. Check out our blog post about Arequipa's dry weather and its water challenges caused by climate change.
After Arequipa, we visited the Colca Canyon, which is twice as deep as the Grand Canyon. We saw Andean condors there, which are one of the world's largest birds. Their wingspan is over 10 feet. We also did a post on condors. Then we went to Lake Titicaca. At 12,500 feet, it is higher than most mountains in the U.S. We spent the night with a family on Isla Taquile, one of the islands in the lake. About 2,500 people live there, with no roads, no cars, and only solar electricity. The house that we stayed in was built from mud bricks, had a dirt floor, no electricity, and no running water. But it was a great experience. We even got to try on some local clothing.
We also visited many ruins from the Inca Empire. The Incas began in Cusco, Peru in the 1400s, and eventually their empire stretched down the western coast of South America, from Colombia to Argentina. The Inca Empire lasted about 100 years until 1532, when the Spanish conquered the Incas.
The Incas built some incredible things. They built structures by using small stones to carve other stones for the walls. Between the stones there is no mortar. They fit the stones together so you can't even fit a needle in the middle.
They built walls, windows, and doors slanted in so the structures would be strong in earthquakes.
Machu Picchu is an Inca site high in the mountains. Inca priests and important people lived there. The emperors went to Machu Picchu every year to worship the gods and maybe for a vacation.
Hi. Machu Picchu makes me feel like a true Inca. Machu Picchu makes me wonder about a lot. Machu Picchu is one of our favorite places so far. Bye. Bye.
We also spent a week in the Manu Rainforest. It's part of the Amazon basin. The river we were on flows into the Amazon. It was fun to compare animals we saw in Peru with those we saw in Costa Rica. We created a photo album about Amazon rainforest animals. You can get to it on the photos page on our blogs.
We traveled to Manu with an organization called CREAS, which works to save the rainforest by working with local people. We helped build a biogarden for a local family. CREAS has already built 60 biogardens and is building more. Here's why biogardens are important.
They help people grow their own food instead of getting it by truck from Cusco. This is good for the environment. It saves the fuel that the trucks use. Local people can eat more fruits and vegetables and be more healthy. Biogardens are also a source of income. People can sell their leftover fruits and vegetables and have less of a reason to cut down the rainforest. We're hoping that students will help us raise money for the Children's Eternal Rainforest. This was our first place we visited on our trip and we loved it. It's a great story about kids making a big difference. In 1987, a classroom of children in Sweden heard the rainforest in Costa Rica was shrinking. They decided to help. They raised money by doing bake sales, recycling drives, and other things. They got other classrooms in Sweden involved and eventually raised over $100,000. Soon kids in over 40 other countries were helping. That is why it is called Children's Eternal Rainforest. Now, the kids have grown up, and the Children's Eternal Rainforest needs money again. They need to build a corridor of rainforest down to the Pacific Ocean so animals can migrate as they need to in different seasons. If they can't do this, some animals may disappear. Kids made a big difference in 1987, and we want to make a big difference again.